This reading is a black parent's responsibility to empower their child, and in reference to the school closings in Chicago and Philadelphia and other cities across the nation. This writing is also inspired by quotes from Malcolm X dealing with education and the parental involvement of parents in the educational process with their children. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today, by Malcolm X. The recent educational summit in Jacksonville, Florida, provided by Mayor Alvin Brown and his dedicated staff, emphasized the importance of parental involvement. Education cannot be successful without parental engagement. As an engineering instructor at a Title I school and an inner city school, and also a STEAM school, I have seen the power of technology expanding opportunities for many black students. The challenge is getting black students to see the value and to encourage children in the areas of STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Technology allows for the wonders of the world to be exposed in many academic disciplines. We're talking about science, medicine, the arts, engineering, space exploration, even examining the world's oceans, which is called oceanography. Robotics and other careers that have opened up doors of opportunities for black children. These careers were unseen 15 years ago. I have blogged previously, the engagement of technology allows black children and children of color to expand their intellectual and creative abilities beyond sports, also beyond entertainment and the stereotypical elements that society deems appropriate just for black children. The success of black children can be made if black parents encourage and support their school-age intellectuals. Parents must look at their children as intellectuals, not just as athletes and entertainers. The world has embraced technology to a point, it seems, that babies at birth are automatically attracted to the shiny screens, changing displays, and assorted musical tones of smartphones, tablets, and other electronic devices. This is a natural affinity to the engagement of technology and empowerment that technology can provide. Technology is a tool to assist blacks. The challenge comes in the valuing of a value system where blacks create a paradigm shift from consumer, which is the purchaser, to creator, which is a builder or designer of technological elements, such as apps. Using social media tools, Facebook has allowed unprecedented opportunities to network and share content. Black teens are missing the mark in networking for jobs, higher educational searches, and searching for internships that open educational and employment doors. Employers are becoming fearful of hiring black youth because their potential online content. Black teens have been missing the mark for several years. Instead of using social media as a tool to promote themselves in marketing and branding, unfortunately, too many are posting videos, pictures, and involvement in activities that only hurt their chances to win scholarships and internships. Black youth, because their potential online content causes such disconcernment, youth should learn how to use technology to their advantage, building a foundation of collaboration and networking. The power of technology comes in the intellectual areas to obtain an education and higher paying jobs that technology can offer. A good example is a first grader, Zora Bell, the youngest person to create a full version of a mobile app video game. The creation of empowering terms like blurredology, blurs, and bleeps which represent the empowerment and engagement of blacks. Blurs are black nerds. Bleaks are black geeks. The number of blacks in technology is dependent on black parents that want more for their children than just playing sports, working on hair and nails, and becoming an entertainer and an athlete. Those are still valuable careers, but 80% of black youth will not be successful in these areas. Education and engagement in technology are key to allowing blacks to compete in 21st century careers. My alma mater was books, a good library. I could spend the rest of my life reading, just satisfying my curiosity. Also, a great quote by Malcolm X. In order for black youth to make positive contributions to this country, blacks must value educators and intellectuals in inner city schools. Parents have to lay the foundation for success. Instead of purchasing entertainment systems for just playing games, they will have to change from entertainment to education. Purchasing educational software for their children that are struggling in reading, literacy, and math comprehension. Parents need to be able to access online tutorial sites that most are free to use so their children can use them to prepare them to use productivity tools like Microsoft Office. Youth must learn how to brand and market themselves in different social media platforms that highlight their positive use of technology. Exposure needs to be increased to give a value to a young black child's skill set. Online learning has created new opportunities to increase technology skills. Knowledge and networking are also important. This comes from mentoring and being involved with those in business, particularly blacks that are in business, to mentor black youth. It is not just the responsibility of black business leaders to mentor black youth, but they also provide opportunity for exposure for black youth to see that there are blacks in successful careers. I see from my experiences as a teacher and a black teacher, those that embrace technology and learning to better themselves are prepared for careers that are high paying. Those that use technology just for internet entertainment are being left behind as consumers, not creators. In order for black youth to be competitive and contributory in America, they must move from the consumer side to the creative producer side. A perfect example is spending over $100 on a new pair of sneakers. Instead of spending that amount, invest this in an online class to obtain a certification or start the process to obtain a degree in programming, web development, blogging, or other technical areas. Educational programs in schools that focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, need to be supported and encouraged in using these models to encourage learning and foster a thirst for educational preparation, to show black youth the options that are really real in careers that they can have. The integration of STEAM in more elementary schools will allow black children to explore new areas of intellectual growth and technical accomplishment. That means more teachers need to be prepared to teach STEAM and have certifications. STEAM encourages critical thinking skills and higher order rationalization that is needed in corporate careers, military careers, and entrepreneurship. Knowledge of engineering and math that even embraces the arts. Exposure to conferences, science fairs, seminars, workshops should be important for black youth to attend and for school districts to see the value of exposing black youth to professionals in these careers. Education happens in the classroom, and it happens outside the walls of the school as well. Both are very important to the successful students. More black youth need to be exposed to engineering conferences such as the Engineering Expo at University of South Florida. Also, if the opportunities present themselves, students should be able to attend conferences such as Blogging While Brown, which is the leading conference for bloggers of color. Also, educational conferences such as Florida Educational Conference, held in Florida, in Orlando, Florida, every year. Exposing students from elementary to high school to even college to value a STEAM and STEM education. The critical part of any successful community and educational endeavor is the involvement of parents. Parents set the tone, are role models and mentors for their children and others. Parents must be willing to be involved and put their children in situations of academic and technical growth. Black parents need to understand their part is key. If parents are not involved, more cities will close schools, just as in Philadelphia, Chicago, and other cities nationwide. The words of Malcolm X still ring true in the 21st century. People don't realize how a man or woman's whole life can change by just one book. Parents also should have educational software in their homes. They should have a reading area and a technology area, not just a gaming area. It is important for parents to be actively involved, not just in elementary school, but middle school and high school, where key learning is valuable. Parents themselves are encouraged to attend libraries, seminars, and workshops to improve their technical skills, to be role models to their children. It is very important that parents understand that growth is a continuous process. Educational and intellectual growth are always possible when they are put in situations where black children are involved, particularly in museums, libraries, workshops, and seminars. Thank you.